You told me not to leave it all behind. I guess that's what I've done. And now I don't feel the way that I should feel inside. It's time to let it go. We started out strong into the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one. We started out strong into the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one. You gave me something. Although it hurts, I know that you're the reason I feel down. It's time to let it go. 'Cause we don't work, and I'm tired of trying to turn it all around. I'm rising from it all. We started out strong until the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one. We started out strong until the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one.
Hello, hello. Welcome back to Falador, everybody. We are back at the tree. Still one day to knock out some wood cutting. I'm actually getting pretty close to 99 here. Just about 2 million experience to go, and then I'll have nothing to look forward to until 200 mil. But hello, Brennan. Welcome. I think you did claim first. I don't count Nightbot. I think he's usually first. But Welcome, welcome. Hey, Anno, and welcome to the gang here, the proselyte tier. As you have probably discovered, there's some emotes we can spam. Which the rake, I feel like I need to change the rake. I have not raked on this account in a long time. So maybe a clue scroll. Maybe I should do a clue scroll or a casket or something. I'll have to look into it. Hey James, welcome, welcome. And Gabby, welcome. Have I gotten the pet yet? I have not gotten the beaver yet either. So I suppose that'll be an excitement thing too. But I can't like show that I've like made progress toward it, you know? So it's kind of an intangible. Hey Canadian Guitar, I am still in Falador. We are still confined to this box. It was fun doing the intro shot for my last video. I went down here. I never go over here. I have no reason. But it's very nice this time of year. So. And if you guys missed it, I think this is more of a thing that they do on Twitch, because people on Twitch might not have necessarily seen stuff on YouTube, so I don't know if it's necessary, but I did upload a new video, and yeah, so if you're behind on the series, you can catch up there. Oh, I'm not woodcutting, I'm just talking. How long do you reckon you'll be in Fally with your current progress? That kind of depends. Yeah, years for sure, because like the time it takes to grow all of this stuff to get to 88 farming will be a long time. To get to Tangleroot, it would be a very, 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 very long time. Many years. So there's a good chance that'll be backlogged. I just don't have a reason to declare it backlogged until past 88, because I have to get 88 anyway. I'm not going to backlog 88. So I probably should have mentioned that in my video, because I already got comments saying, drop the Tangleroot pet. Which, for feasibility, probably should happen, but I'm not going to do it preemptively. When can I roll another chunk? I can roll another chunk. I think Brennan, it'll pop up there. But after I complete everything I can in this chunk, by a rule set that I call the Supreme rule set, then we're free to roll an adjacent chunk. So one of these guys. So last stream, I had fun opening a whole bunch of seed nests with you guys. So I saved up some more from last time, and this will make it 31 we have. So I'm excited to open those soon. Soon. You gang. I still can't believe that. Yeah, the pet rule's kind of hard. The Tangleroot is the hard one. I'm not concerned about Beaver, and I already got Rocky, so Tangleroot is really only difficult because of my limited supply of seeds and my one patch. That's what makes this it hard in this limited environment here. So, like some pets are a lot easier to get. Like, you know, like if I had the mining pet in here, that's like a feasible one. You know, some of them are just kind of ridiculous, but. Yeah, in theory I'd have to get the mole pet in this chunk. It is within the chunk, however, as you correctly identified, Isaac, welcome, there is no light source, so I cannot even venture down there. Here, I'll show you what it says after I nab this feller's spade. It says nothing interesting happens, and then it says it's gonna be dark down there. I should bring a light source. So I can't even try to cheese the mole, unfortunately. Hey Ryan, what will you do if you finish this chunk and a new chunk gives access to a skill that now means this chunk has more things to do? Also, what if Jagex adds more content? The Jagex adds more content part is always kind of a little bit looming. You know, if a new requirement that you can do comes up within your chunk, or you get a new chunk that adds on stuff, like up here I would get an anvil, so that I'd be able to get 99 smithing, that, you know, and that's not a good example. Like if I got the herb lore here, I'd have to do a recruitment drive here. But yeah, it all ties together, just whatever you can do within the set of chunks that you have, and new Jagex editions are included in that. Can't wait for 2025 to see the first chunk roll live, for real. Yeah, well, 2025, I feel like that might even be generous, because a lot of the math about how long it'll take assumes no tree deaths, which I have very little control over. So it might be there or a bit later. We'll just have to see. Just bring a light. What if I lit a fire on top of the molehill and then tried digging? Why do I do this insane grind? Well, like, I've been working on this account for over a year now, and it's just really fun seeing all that I've been able to do in just one chunk. It's just very satisfying. Every little thing is like, its importance is like magnified by 100. It's awesome. Smoke out the mole. I think you can do that in real life. Or like you put down a poison thingy and you light it and then it kills him. Something like that. Hey James, you made it into the new video. Yay! Yeah, right at the end there. I'll try it next inventory. I doubt it'll work, but we'll try it. If they were, just thinking about it, if they were to add secateurs to the garden person here, I wonder how that would change what I would have to do, because I'd have to make it so that all of the important trees I would like babysit. And then I guess I would just grow oaks when I'm like asleep or something. Maybe that's what I would do. I don't know. Alright, we'll try lighting a fire. Oh, but we also need the spade. Okay. That makes sense. It'd make a timeline for completing 88 more reliable. Yeah. For sure. Then the only real variance would be like, how fast am I getting the seeds, and what tier seeds am I getting and stuff like that. Hey Yurik! Yo, really like the new episode. When you get 99 pro, you need to hire a choir to sing that one. I could. I could have my sister is a director for she's a music teacher at an elementary school. I could hit her up, and I was gonna try one of these. All right, here we go. Oh, I dropped them, dummy. Here we go. Ah, oh, you can't light a fire here? Maybe it just has to be nearby. No luck. Child labor laws much? True, I'd have to... Well, I don't even know if you can pay them. That'd still be work, I suppose. Hey, Brendan, welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you could make it. We are back at the oak tree tonight. We have some seed nests stockpiled, but just biding our time for a little while. You have to light a fire so you path onto the molehill. Your aunt is dating Jax. Oh yes, the inside track on this one, okay. Has that tree always been there? I guess so. Going for Lord of the Seeds today. That'd be awesome. I have to look at what the rate is for that. Seed exercise. Hey, I've gotten all of the god eggs today, actually. I got one of each. That's got to be kind of rare for me, at least. Let me see. So Magic Tree is 1 out of 202 nests. But then again, the other stream, the Dragon Fruit Tree Seed was 1 out of 168 nests, and we got 2 of those. So never say never. But 3 U seeds was nuts. I don't know if we can top it this time. We can try. 1 out of 700. Yeah, it was just crazy. So I used all those seeds and so I used all the seeds that we had gotten and like half of them died. Thankfully, the U survived, which is the one that I really, really cared about because that was the big gamble. But the U survived. I think only 1 of the maples survived. Only 1 of the willow. And then I think 3 oak. So we lost like 1 willow, 2 maples, and an oak, I think. Yeah, a little unfortunate, but I swear, putting compost before the super compost, which is what I was doing for the maple trees, it seems to have the success rate of the compost, the first one. I don't know. That is just wholly what my experience has told me so far. All up to compost, yeah. Oh, I think I decided that how I want to handle banking them right now is I want to, when I run out of run energy, I'm going to drop them until I have full energy, and then I'll bank them until I'm out of energy. So that way I'm like making full use of my energy. Hey, man, you're getting 2 bird's nests already. Have you tracked that? You could be onto something if you track failure and success over a large enough sample size to compare to Jamflex rate. Yeah, I have been tracking survives and deaths on the spreadsheet, and it's like barely above the normal compost rate. So I could check and see what it's at right now. Take a looky here. Oh, I clicked on something. Okay. Like I have 30 something FPS right now. What's going on with my computer? Ah! Yeah, we're at a 67% survival rate on maple trees. And they say that compost gives you around a 65% survival rate. Oh, man. Having pink spikes. Too much for the frames. I don't know. It was happening last stream too, where like my frames were dropping and I was getting lag spikes and stuff. This makes it hard to two-tick when you're bad at it in the first place. Do I use OBS for streams? Yes, yes I do. Yeah. And sometimes OBS just randomly crashes too. That's happened a few times. Not while streaming, but just randomly dies sometimes, so. Could have something to do with all of the power grab it's doing or something. Maybe. Power level's too darn high. It's over 9,000. It is free and open source. You gotta love it. It's free and open source, so if you really don't like it, you can just go and fix it yourself. When do you guys think I should open those seed nests? When do we need the dopamine? I don't know. Yeah, a lot of people do complain about it. That's just, I think it's because its problems are very obvious. Because either something with your stream's not working right, or your stream just died, or something, you know? 1,000 gifted subs. There you go. We don't open until we get 1,000 gifted members? Is that how you would say that in YouTube terms? It's gonna take a bit. That's very true. What world am I on? Yeah, I'm on 54 apparently. And if by want to visit you mean those logs look awfully nice, I'd like to pick them up and sell them on the Grand Exchange, you can do that as well. Nope. You sadly have no need for that. Ugh, so money's just nothing to you. SMH my head. Just printing log money straight into back into Jagex. Well, I need to do my daily check to see if she actually sells secateurs. Nope. Nope. Forget it. I picked up the clue, didn't I? Hey Brandon, welcome, welcome. Backbone of the economy. Gotta pay wages somehow. True, true. Gotta do your tree run anyway. I'm glad I can be a good motivator for you. How am I working on crafting again? Yeah, so I can train crafting because baby implings have a 1 out of 100 drop of seaweed, and earth implings can give you buckets of sand at a rate of 1 out of 10, which is much more friendly. And I have a furnace, so I can make molten glass at level 1. The problem is that I have to catch like 1,000 overhead or like overworld baby implings to happen to fly by to get like 200 experience. So and I don't get to pick which implings are overworld, so it's very, 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 very slow. So I think after I do some lamping on smithing, I'll probably hit up crafting to level 20, because once I get to 20, it'll be smooth sailing from there for a couple reasons. I have a lot of uncut gems saved up from random events, and there's a gem trader in Falador that sells an uncut sapphire, albeit very slowly. He restocks very slowly, but he does sell them. You can also, oh, you're in the molten glass grind right now too. You have about 17,000 left to make. Aha. So I take it you're probably an Ironman. You can also eventually make profit buying the uncut sapphires, selling it, cutting it and selling it back to the gem store guy. Well, I didn't know you make money off that. At least, like, profit experience, for sure. I have to see if you make money. I don't know. Silver ore? Yeah, right now, I don't have any way to get silver ore. I get silver bars from, I think it's baby implings at a rate of 1 out of 100. But I don't have anything to do with it because I don't have molds. Yeah. Yeah, that's the other reason you have no use for my logs. True, true, yeah. As soon as someone says they have a lot of molten glass to do, you're like, oh, that man is trying to get a Fury or a Zenite on his Iron Man. Or the crafting cape for the nice teleport. Hey Jamil, love the grind. Keep it up. I will do just that, sir. We will. I also updated this command, but I don't think anyone's too concerned about it since I uploaded like 7 hours ago. But the current thought is that the next I'll work towards 9-9 woodcutting and the beaver, which I don't think should be too bad. Especially if I'm going like full on with the woodcutting, not just not going after the clue for a while. But 9-9 won't take very long at all, so you're on your way to maxing your account. Oh, that's a big boy move there. I've never gotten very close to that. Closest I've gotten is like 2100 total, so respect. Almost there. How many days played on the account? Let's take a look at. So here's the hours of playtime. In terms of actual real life time, it's been about a year and about a week. Which, if you do the math, that's quite a bit of time every day. Hey Andrew, welcome. We are here. We've been hiding. It's actually quite hard to hide in this chunk. I can just tell people my world and they will know where I am. A game of hide and go seek, but Falador. Tell people your world then log out. That's the only way they can't find me in hide and seek. Watch them try to find you on and off. That would be good fun, Welcome Wrenchons, welcome to the stream again. Good to have ya. Fire video, saw it earlier today. Oh, thanks. I'm just glad that I have it, like, have it done and out, so I don't have to have that looming over me. Everyone saying, "When's the next video?" And I'm like, "Oh, geez, I have to work on that after not having my casket." You say seeds halfway through the stream or toward the end? I'm okay with that. Let's see. You should end around midnight, and it's 9 right now. So I could do it at like 10 or 11, 10:30 maybe, in an hour and a half, hour. I don't know. Your Willow survived. Hey, congrats. Woo! We'll give him some GZ. I'm curious what you guys who have seen the latest video thought about putting all the dead trees in there. After a while I was like, this is kind of getting annoying, isn't it? I don't know if I'll do this again, because I was getting... It was annoying me while I was editing it. I'm like, I have nothing to say for this dead tree clip. It's just another dead tree. And like it adds like a depressing vibe to the video, so I don't think I'll do that again. We're in the same time zone. I'm from generic Midwest state. That's as much as I'm willing to give out. Pretty equal to the prayer. You actually thought it was funny? Okay. Enjoyed it, but don't do it again. Welcome, Frank, welcome. Seem to show a descent into madness. I mean, part of it is like I want to show what it's like doing it, but I also want to give people hope that I will do it, and just showing a bunch of dead trees doesn't work towards that end, you know? Just works on the show what I'm experiencing side. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Either Wisconsin or Indiana, maybe Kansas. The prayer clips are fun, but that's because they happen a lot rarer. Yeah. Although last time I did get 4 prayer levels. This last video I got 4 prayer levels. Which, I don't know how often that'll happen in a video, so... It'll just happen like once or twice in a video in the future, I expect. So I still plan to do that. I just like recording them. It's fun. It's fun putting together like the soprano, alto, tenor, bass, and like just like, oh wow, I am beautiful, aren't I? Anyway. It's always hopeful too, uplifting. Welcome, Dustance. I call it divine. This isn't Faladaddy, he isn't killing guards. I am just stealing these, the homes of birds, local birds. Does a tree just always regrow? I've played this game for so many years and I don't know the answer to that. Yeah, it does. This one always regrows. I think they all... I'm trying to think if there's an exception. Like, I think the tree by the Maxcape guy, that one probably doesn't regrow. You just chop it down once. But that, like, unlocks a shortcut kind of thing, you know? Yeah, I think the farming trees all grow back. I am seeing you're at 100 energy, so we will start banking logs again. Any dead tiles in the area which you don't want to roll? Yeah, so there are 4 ooh, baby impling. 1 sec. Let me get this impling and then we'll talk about it. But I'm not too afraid of rolling any of them. I wouldn't mind any of them. The main thing is just some would be a lot more backlogged content than others. Yeah, so we'll go through the chunks real fast here. I say real fast, but it is never fast. I was gonna think. Okay. So we'll start with this one. This one, as soon as I lamp 5 agility, this would be just a mining pet chunk, pretty much. So I would have to... I have a mithril pickaxe right now, and I have a mithril pickaxe right now, and I could get an adamant from a medium clue in theory. Should make it nicer, but not necessary. But that's pretty much all that there is in that one. And this one down here is fairly similar. The only thing that this would, in theory, be for me mostly would be the rune crafting pet, from rune essence that I get from overworld essence simplings, which at a rate of like, I forget the rate, but it's like 1 out of 1.7 million. That's what's coming to my head. So it would be pretty crazy going for that with my limited access to pure essence. So that would likely get backlogged and turn into a nothing chunk, unfortunately. And then this north one, it has the Dork's Quest I could do. It has an anvil, which would let me use that. It also has a Puro wheat field, which means that I'd have to do basically everything Limpward's doing right now. And I would have to do his entire smithing grind as well in that, because I get a rune bar from Implings 2, and I have a means to train, and I have an anvil, so I'd have to get 98 smithing off of bars and ores from Implings and I guess guards again? I don't know. Yeah, it'd probably just be a lot of eclectic Implings for gold ore, but that would be the main hindering part of that. But I would also have to get like 89 hunter for lucky Implings. And then this chunk, this chunk is, am I woodcutting? No, okay. This chunk, it has a mining cape, so I'd have to get 99 mining, and I'd have rocks down here to get it from. I would have to get 99 or 98 smithing because there's an anvil down there, and I can get rune ore from Motherlode. I would have to get pretty high crafting for all the amethyst in there as well. I'd also have to get 99 construction because I have the cape here, but no way to train it yet. But when I unlock the garden supplier, I can then plant those in my house without a saw, just a watering can. So I'd have to get 99 off of that, costing about 420 mil in GP. And a lot of time trying to get all the law runes for that. And if I managed to lamp to 50 agility, I would also have to get the squirrel pet from the rooftop course. So that one, I think, is the most loaded. I think I would most prefer this one, this mining chunk, because I don't have to backlog anything. It's really straightforward, and, you know, it'd be pretty nice to have. It would be a nice chill grind. Like this one, I just don't like Puro very much, but I'd manage. This one I'd have to backlog something, which would make me feel bad. So I don't want to do that. And that one's just a lot of work. So I'd like that one, but, you know, it's a little bit early to talk about going into other chunks, so we'll see. Okay, sorry. I said it would be short, but it was not. Now I need to catch up on chat. Gave me respect to Faladaddy. Hope you were blessed. Yes, hopefully. Hopefully you were blessed. None of your trees died. Oh, the Celestris cheese. Do those grow back after you chop them? I don't know if... I know their bark doesn't grow back. I don't know if the trees do. No idea. Oh, JT says it doesn't, so I'll trust you guys. On a scale of 1 to I cry every time, how hard would you cry if a dragon impling spawned while you were around? That's happened before. Sometimes I've seen one get stuck here, one get stuck here, and like quite often some fly around here. Like there's just a magpie. But I have not seen a lucky yet. If I saw a lucky, that would be pretty bad. But I know that with dragon implings, well, what good do they give me? I guess they give me a good shot at a magic seed, which is what I would care about right now. But they could also give me like dart tips that I'd have to get 95 fletching for in this chunk. So I don't even know if I'd risk catching it, honestly. you can runecraft without the pet. They did here. Let me show you guys. I think I can show you. If you go to the rune mysteries page here. Let me Firefox. Okay, good. It's the right one. Okay, so if you go down to the bottom, there's a change, and it says dialogue pertaining to the quests was rewritten to flow better and be consistent with established lore. The quest now focuses on rediscovering the essence mine rather than runecrafting as a whole. So they've like fully embraced the yeah, you're totally able to runecraft without the quest, you know. So like you can make tiaras, you can make I believe you can make runes, you just can't get the essence. I believe that's the main restriction. Do pets drop for non-members? I do not believe so. The same grind by Dom the Foundry. Yeah, he got spooned on that Foundry, didn't he? And it's also convenient that he had like a nice Louis legs that he could sell steel plate legs to and buy them off of his his chunk account, so he could get unlimited bars with just money. And he already had plenty of money, so it was pretty easy. Hey Patrick, lit as crap. Good luck, Madilla. Thank you, thank you. Hope you have a good night. Sounds like you're having a good night. Hope you get the mining chunk to have a break. Yeah, that'd be nice. I mean, this chunk right now is mostly just the farming. Mostly. I mean, the other stuff is big too, but like, the big one's the farming. So, and that's chill, but you know, after doing it for a couple of years, it's probably time for something else. So you're not going to go for the 1 out of 2 mil Onyx? Sad face. Yeah, probably not. Why are you running to the bank with logs? Just fletch arrow shafts? I could fletch arrow shafts. If I were to fletch, I would fletch bows. So I have enough arrow shafts, in theory, to bank 99 fletching. The thing is, it's like, I won't have a good source of feathers, so by just leaving it there at arrow shafts, it's kind of a little bit risky, because like I could get this chunk north of me, for instance, and then I'd have to get the dragon dart tips from the dragon imp drop table, and then I have to get 95 fletching, and I wouldn't have a good source of feathers. So I'd have to just woodcut. Probably. But yeah, I'm right now, I just don't feel like I'm not. Okay, so originally the plan was I was going to bank all of my logs to bank 99 construction, 99 fletching, and 99 fire making. And then I dropped construction because realistically I'm going to unlock this chunk over here before I get a saw. That's just what's gonna happen. So making a whole bunch of oak planks won't be needed, so I just dropped that. And then I decided I'm gonna just, like, it would be like 400,000, almost 400,000 oak logs. Yeah, to bank 99 fletching and oaks. At which point, like, you know, I don't know. It just doesn't feel, it feels like there'll be a better way. Like, if I really wanted better fletching, I would probably do something different with my tree patch. But it'll be a while before I need 99 fletching. And so I'm just biting the bullet and banking just 99 wire making, which is about almost 200,000 logs. So, and then after that, they're all getting dropped. Hey David Rivera, love the video. Sorry you missed the 90 party. Yeah, I didn't really send out invites, but I didn't get any RSVPs for the invites I did send out, so like, Do they have that? Loot notifications? Where'd it be? Or just plans? I don't know. Probably would take longer to fletch a full inventory of air shafts compared to just walking to the bank anyway. That's true. If I were... Yeah. The reason that I do air shafts is because sometimes I have, like, good AFK periods where, like, I'm not AFKing enough to be able to drop logs. I'm not AFKing enough to be able to drop bows. I need to just be able to click, and then, like, leave it. Because that's all the attention I can give it. Just to be efficient. So that's why I do it, and like eventually I'll hit 87, which is the goal in the chunk, which maybe I should add to that list, the goals command, but it's passive. Like, so many of my goals are actually just passive. It's just keep playing the game and you'll get them kind of stuff. You just think clans, you're bad. Alright, I'll ignore you, Trocky. Did I get any comments on the trumpet playing in the video? No, not... Well, I haven't checked recently, but the only comment that I got was in the premiere. Some guy was like, I feel like I missed something. Why was there just a brass group playing for a prayer level? Oh. But the recording wasn't super great, honestly. It was kind of poppy, and I didn't like that. But wasn't about to try to orchestrate it again. What's the woodcutting experience per hour here? I have no idea, but my tracker right now says like 25k an hour. How many air shafts have I got now? 4 mil? It's close to that, I think. It's 3 mil something. Let's take a look. It'd be cool to get a green stack of that, honestly. 3.4 mil, yeah. Yeah, it's not too bad with banking, but a lot of it, like I was for a while there, doing some dropping over here. Apparently I dropped an inventory. It's like muscle memory to drop an inventory now, but yeah. I've kind of been intermixing banking and dropping, so I don't really know. But I'm here for the nests, so like the woodcutting training is just kind of an interesting side mission, you know? $99 in less than 100 hours. Better get an invite. Okay. But I'm gonna put one of those RSVP tabs on there. And you're gonna have to... Is that... Okay. That is my random. Yes. So you'll have to RSVP probably. Because the world might get too full. But no, I'll probably stream. I'll probably save 99 for a stream. So... yeah, I'll probably get 98 this week. So maybe like next Thursday I might have 99. I don't know, it's kind of hard to gauge it. You don't think you've seen any account that's more brutal than yours? Have you seen any more that are more brutal? Well, I mean, the tile accounts are made to like... We're made to kind of... Oh, I'm banking. We're made to kind of be more brutal in a way. But they're really only more brutal for like a couple hours. and then they're easier because you can get out of chunks and do whatever you want. Reach a tree, and then you can play the game normally, pretty much. More brutal. I'm sure there's got to be some. If Daryl has any suggestions, he might have some. He watches loads of Snowflake stuff, big and small, so he might have some say on that. But I can't think of anything personally that I've seen. Okay, I'm out of run. We will start 2-ticking again and dropping. If only you had the Falador party room chunk. Oh, I know. It would be a blast. And I'd have the party Pete medium step. I'd have like 3 more easy steps. It would be great. But there would be a lot of other stuff if we if we had that chunk over there too. Congrats on the 10k subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We finally hit it. We've been flirting with it for a while, but we got it. Randy Ironman from Hell, maybe the only thing closest. Yeah, that kind of account's kind of interesting. My brother had an idea for an account which he said he would not play, but maybe someone else could, where the whole concept was identifying actions as hyper renewable, which means that like what you could do is you could make a huge bot farm of like 100 accounts, and you'd have to do activities in which they could not get like time gated. Like for instance, like you could chop down oaks, for instance, I believe, because I'm trying to think how to say it. I'm failing his pitch he gave me. But like if there's something on the ground, only one person can pick it up. Like 100 people would have to wait for it to respawn and respawn. And like, so if you had more bots, for instance, than there were worlds, it would slow down everything. And so you could only do things where everybody can do it at the same time. Like you could all steal from stalls. Like you could steal from stalls because it's hyper renewable. It's not, you can't like buy from shops because their stock can be depleted. Stuff like that. It was an interesting concept, but it would be very confusing. Kind of like Randy's Iron Man from Hell is kind of confusing, and it only makes sense to people kind of playing it or following it really closely. That definitely sounds like his idea. Yep, you've talked to him, you know. It would be fun. It would just be confusing, and like some things would be hard to do. For instance, like you couldn't do like Witch's House quest, for instance, because like you couldn't kill that boss because there's only one per world, and you can't fight multiple on the same world. And like might have a hard time doing Druidic Ritual because there are only so many, like, only so many rats, and like how would you get rat meat without killing rats or buying rat meat from a store? Anyways, instances are really big for that account build. But that one sounds pretty rough, but yeah. Maybe I would give that one a try if not this account. I don't know if it would be enjoyable. Maybe it would be. Boss only? Yeah. I've wanted to watch the boss only stuff. Haven't done it yet though. Hey Dispersed, did you lose the medium clues? Finally caught your live stream? Yeah, so in my latest video, which I uploaded today, you could find my explanation, but if you want the cliff notes here, I lost 3 steps because of a Jagex mobile bug. I lost another 3 steps because I was not paying close enough attention And I thought I had picked them up, but I did not have despawn timers on mobile, so I lost them. And then we have gotten one doable step since then. So that's where the medium clues are right now. And right now, like, with the situations I have in life, I kind of have to do AFK stuff, so, because I'm pretty busy, so putting a hold on it, and yeah, like in a way I feel kind of defeated, because like I'm going to be lamping smithing, and it could just be that by the time I'm able to get back to guards, I might have already lamped 40, you know, I don't know. And so then, like, why would I go back to guards then? But I really do want to get a medium casket, or at least try a medium casket, you know, like at least get 3 steps, and at least try to get a casket from 3 steps. But I don't really know how many people care about that, and if that's just a me thing or what. Because, like, the more efficient thing for the account would be to just kind of ignore guards, probably. Soon, so. All combat would have to be multi? Well, not quite, because everybody would need to be able to get the drop, too. So it'd have to be like, you know how Nex has like split drops, everybody gets a drop who participated, something like that, so that you could scale it up to like more people can participate than there are RuneScape worlds, you know. And by participate, I mean get an item from that sense. And then there's also interesting stuff about that series, like in theory, or that concept, like in theory, there's some doors that only one person can go through at a time, like barrows. You wouldn't be able to do barrows on that account because only one person can go through the door at a time. So in theory, if you had 2,000 accounts, one of them would be waiting for another one of them to go through a barrows door. So you can't do barrows on that kind of account. Anyway, just a really weird account. I think it would be interesting to do a tileman-like mode, but instead of earning tiles, you earn clicks. So everything needs to be as AFK as possible. Whoa, like a minimalist. That sounds awesome. I like your idea, Cameron. I like that one. Oh, someone has to come up with a concept because I want to watch that. You would fail on the first tile. Well, you might have to have a leniency scale or something where you start with a certain number of clicks or something. That sounds awesome though. The smart boss only accounts for scaling raids and getting supplies from doing AFK stuff. Oh, yeah. That would be smart. You could kind of just leech those, probably. In fact, did anyone explode? I have not seen anyone explode, but as soon as someone stops typing in chat, I just assume that they've probably exploded. So we may have lost a couple. So Winter Todd would count, or Temperos in that build? For the AFK one, or the hyper renewable one? Almost every door in the game is only able to pass one player at a time, though. Yeah. Well, like, you know, ones that can toggle being open or closed, you can get multiple people through there that way. Or I guess there aren't a whole lot of, well, there's some doors, but like, you know, like some quests, most like quest doors probably only let one person through at a time. For obvious reasons, because you don't want one guy to open it and then everybody goes in when they haven't done anything with the quest. So, like, yeah. Absent cat for the exploders. Welcome ball installing. Late night farm stream. Yeah, yeah. It's not leeching, it's scaling. Smiley. That reminds me of my sister. Anytime we would play, like, Scrabble or some kind of board game where you're supposed to keep what you have secret, she would, like, growing up, she'd do all these, like, kind of maneuvers to try to look at what I have in my hand, and she said it was strategy. It's not cheating, it's strategy. Weird turning on the stream and I'm not killing guards. That's right, we are chopping trees. Welcome, Goth Guy. Welcome, welcome. We have quite a few seed nests banked, but we're waiting. I think I'm gonna open them at the hour, so in about 24 minutes we will open the 33, 32, something that I have in my bank. And hopefully get just as lucky as the last time. Cheating is a strategy. True, true, yeah, yeah. I always told her that she's full of baloney, but one of these times we have to get Lord of the Seeds, right? Now what would you call it if you got every single seed on the seed bird, like the seed nest table? There's, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 19. So you need to have at least 19 nests to get a chance at the ultimate Lord of the Rings, the extended edition Lord of the Seeds. Yeah, doors can also be jammed. That's very true, too. There's a lot of nuances to that concept he hasn't worked out, but it does sound like it would be difficult to play the game normally. They released a Monopoly a few years ago called Cheaters Edition, which basically makes people cheat. How does it make people cheat? How do you cheat at Monopoly? It's been too long since I played Monopoly. I just remember playing it on the living room floor for like 5 hours, and by the end just being like, I'm ready to lose. I'll just say I lost. I'm gonna go to bed. Sounds like a funner version of Monopoly. Lord of the Seeds Director's Cut. There you go. Tax evasion? Oh, is that what it is? I see. Did I complete a clue? I'm sorry, I did not. I went ahead and just uploaded it because the future looks like a lot of AFKing, and I didn't really have a good reason to delay a video if I'm not going to be actively working towards the casket. So sorry to disappoint you, but it disappointed me too. We have action cards where 3 are active at a time, and the card says something like, don't pay a fine. The goal is to be the first person to not pay a fine without the others noticing. Ah, I see. So, like, encourages you to try to cheat. Doable? No. Monopoly tax evasion. Hey, come here, you. Oh, I forgot to drop my medium clue scroll. Oh well. I kind of even wonder if I should bring my medium clue because I risk dropping it, and if I do get a doable step, then I like can't woodcut anymore. I have to be logged out to stop a despawn timer. So maybe I just shouldn't even do anything with my medium's clue scroll. Maybe I should just keep it safe in the bank for when I'm ready to grind out caskets. Alright, enjoy it, goth guy. I watched the premiere and let me tell you, it is so hard watching your own work being displayed for other people. It's like, not only am I listening to my own voice, I'm also watching my own editing that I did and looking at all the little errors that I did and being like, oh, this didn't turn out well and stuff like that. But it was fun talking to people from the Europes over there, because they don't get to tune into the streams as much because obvious reasons. Sleep is needed and stuff. It's a good video. Thanks, Brennan. I think I'm gonna start just leaving this in here, because I really don't want to, like, especially on mobile, I have it on the tap to drop mode, and if I just accidentally click it, I'm not gonna like see a loot beam like I do here. And I don't really want another step right now. So I think that's actually the move. I'll just leave it in there. Just save it that way. But I have gotten a lot of doable beginner steps while doing this woodcutting. I just send them right away because, you know, I get so many beginner nests that it's like from all this woodcutting that I'm doing, it's kind of like more efficient, you know, to instead of like, I don't even know what I would do. Would I juggle a beginner while woodcutting for like hours and hours and hours and hours? I don't know. Or I could like try to grind out implings. But I think just doing one step. It just always feels bad when like I get it, I send it over there, and then it's not a one step and I drop it. You're exploding? No! Stop! Too many people have exploded already. You need to blow 24,000 lantern lenses. And that's just 79 crafting. Oh jeez. Yep, get something to AFK. Pick your chunk, pick your rule set, start going. Something good to do on the side. You know, you'll get out of your first chunk sooner if you start sooner. Just saying. As much as I love the chill trance vibes I have here, I want to listen to my playlist. What do I feel like listening to? Oh, I like this one. I'll listen to that one. Oh, I have a question for you guys. One sec here. So, I'll move us over. So I can change like the equalizer that goes through my headset, and I want to see if it changes it for you guys. If I'm gonna click this button, and it's supposed to make it so the lows are louder and the highs are lower. And I'm curious if that happens to like the output that's going to the stream too. So I'm gonna click it. 1, 2, 3. Did it change at all for you guys? Hey-o. I just dropped a bunch of logs, didn't I? Oh, I did? Okay. Okay. I was just curious if it did anything for you guys. Because whenever I listen to my music, I turn it to that, and then I just vibe. But like listening to a stream with that on, it sounds so bad. So I'll just leave it like this for now. But that it didn't change my voice, right? Did it just change what, like the song? Thank you, Adam. Thank you, thank you. New video out. You don't want to turn your stream into a club? I could. Just a song? That wouldn't be too bad then, I think. It wouldn't be too bad. It would just be really weird, like, oh yes, for my computer as well. I'm glad I got the new video out. I really, really, really wish I got a darn medium casket though. It had just been too long. I needed to bite the bullet and just get something out, I think. And I'm woodcutting anyway, so like I had time and effort, so I could put it in and get it out. I saw that Frosty Bard was working on his video, so I'm excited for that. I've seen him logged in a couple times, just like kind of randomly though. Oh yeah. Earth templing, you say? But where? Why isn't it playing anymore? Well, I guess I broke it somehow. It was too busy. Didn't like it. Yeah, Limpert did get pretty lucky with his sequence that he does there. Yeah, it feels like they made Boundary perfect for him, didn't they? They put it right where he needed it, and they were like, they cut the going to Obor part. So, like, literally as, like, oh man. Spoonwort is the right title for that series of events that happened there. If they make a hunter minigame in Lumbridge, we know something's up. That's true. That would be a dead giveaway. We'd find out what his real day job was, wouldn't we? You see a suspicious car outside your neighbor's house. You text them about it, they get upset. Life sometimes. I don't know why anyone would get upset about that, personally. Like, I want to know if someone weird is creeping about outside my house, probably. Which reminds me, we have this. Wait, no, I think I already said. And I'll say it again. But we have a baby apple tree that like he's like 1 year old. We planted him last summer or last spring, and he raccoons came and, or we assume it's raccoons, but all of the apples on that tiny little baby tree, like, were just on the ground with bites in them. And we had just had our guy come service our AC, our air conditioning, and we're like, did he just like get a little hankering and just take all of our apples? But no, we're pretty sure it's a raccoon. That would make a lot more sense. At least you know where the beaver pet's hiding in real life. Is anyone feeling a particular genre of electronic dance music? We can see what Monstercat has to offer that is streamer safe, they declare. Because I'm always down to find new music to add to my playlist. Do I have any pets yet? I have the Rocky pet, but I don't really ever take him out because when I get the beaver, I want him to show up like around me. That'll be a lot more fun than seeing him in my inventory. And especially the same for Tangleroot, if that were to happen. And I didn't have him out when I was killing guards because he would cover up my clue scrolls and give me a mini heart attack all the time. So I don't have him out very much, but I do have one. And I feel like the beaver, with how much wood cutting I have to do, is just kind of a gimme. It just gonna take however long it's gonna take, but it'll happen. Because I have to chop down a lot of trees. I hate it when this happens where there's a guard blocking the imp from trying to come in. I just realized I've been dropping all these logs. No. Yes. Come here, Goldor. Compost. He's just guarding, give him a break. True, he is guarding by the definition. He tries to keep order around here. Random implings flying in is not very orderly, is it? That's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. That's it. It's a shame. Oh wait, I'm keep forgetting I'm banking right now. Real question. Have you killed the duck yet? See, that's the thing. I can't prove that I have. Because he doesn't even drop bones. He literally drops nothing. So, I can't prove it. but I have killed the duck. I think I headshot him with first strike, I think. That was a while ago though. Your goats are screaming for food. They're the worst sometimes. Goats. I have a cousin that raises goats. She has 24 of them, I think she said. Last time I saw her. We've got goats over in Hawaii. I didn't know. I guess it makes sense. Maybe. Thinking. Well, we can't. Okay, if we're playing a song like this, we kind of have to two-tick, right? We can't just be sitting there AFK. We have to be like full on. Bam, 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 bam. F in the chat for those clue scrolls of Winters Past. Yes. F, 6 Fs for the 6 clue scrolls, and then 2 more for the ones that we lost in episode 4 as well. It would be cool if like they made emotes useful for like breaking your, like resetting your ticks or whatever. That would be awesome. Just have a guy who's like dancing by a tree. That'd be great. Counted? Need some trauma counseling. How am I doing? I am doing okay. It was after I fumbled the last 3, I was in a bit of a rough spot for like an hour. I was like, oh jeez, man. Like I lost 2 in the last episode, which is uploaded on like May 1st or something. And to get those, it would have had to have been a couple weeks. So I've been doing this since like the beginning of April. So a long time and no caskets to show for it, but yeah, it is what it is. Can't do much about it now, you know. Congrats on 10k subs. Thank you, thank you. Finally hit it. Don't give Jagex ideas. True, true. They might just take it and run. There'd be a whole tick community. It would be funny if like it doesn't start your woodcutting animation, so it like only looks like you're dancing by the tree, but you're actually like the most efficient woodcutting in the game. One ticking. You see the Snail Man mode plugin? No. Let me take a look in the plugin hub. Snailman mode adds a snail that chases you from the other end of the something. Huh. It sounds intriguing though. A snail that starts in Zaya and is constantly moving towards you. Well, how would you get off of Zaya though if I was here? Would I just be safe until I unlock? If it gets you, you lose. Snailman boat's dead. Oh, he can take boats. I'd have to run circles around Falador. It's a funny little mini game. sounds awesome though. Can you just like uninstall the plugin and reinstall it to like try it again? Or maybe you can reset or something. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. I was going to open them. Alright, we're banking this inventory, and then we are going to open, what was it, 34? You die in real life? Oh my goodness. Snail man mode. Never again. What's the Lord of the Seeds? What are they? So it's a reference to the Lord of the Rings, which is a challenge at the Dagannoth Kings where you get all of the rings you can. You get the Archer Ring, Seer's Ring, Berserker Ring, and Warrior Ring all in one trip. And so when I was referencing Lord of the Seeds, I was talking about getting an acorn, a willow, a maple, a yew, and a magic all in the same inventory. Or well, group of seeds. That's the Lord of the Seeds I was referring to, but then like the Omega one is the one that Renchans is thinking of, where you get all of the possible seeds. Which there's 19 different seeds, so you need at least 19. Okay. The snail's moving fast on your map. Gonna get you. Okay. Okay. 1 sec. Okay, I've saved up 34 bird's nests. Right here was pretty lucky last time. Wait, was it right here? Maybe it was here. I don't know. 3 U's this time, Brennan says. We shall see. Oh wait, I should make a prediction, shouldn't I? Okay, let me see. Pull. Okay, I'll say it's like 40%. So 0.4%. That might be kind of low. 0.4% of 34. So we'll do 16 or higher. How many usable seeds? 13 or higher? No, I'll do, 13 or higher. Or 12 or lower. Go. Okay. I'll wait for a little bit for that, actually. In the meantime, while everybody gets their prediction in, we will fetch an inventory of views. We have 34 nests. I'll write in chat, 34 nests. "13 or higher is winning." Quite substantially too. Last time I made a prediction like this, everyone was a doubter. And then, I mean, they were right, don't get me wrong. But we got like good nests, so couldn't complain. Nest roulette. What's the seed that you get if you like that makes you lose? Okay, this is too squiggly. Sorry, buddy. Not right now. Ready to listen to that one. Alright. Curry seed? Oh man, we would probably lose real fast. What's the probability on that? 1 out of 14. Ooh, yeah. Hey Doc, just came from the video. Great stuff. Keep it up. Thanks, man. Always good to hear feedback. like that. Alright. Seeds I can't use. Oh jeez, that'd be a good chance we'd lose real fast. But okay. Here we go. Let's see. I'm gonna end the poll now. We'll see who's right. Okay. 82% said 13 or higher. 17. That doesn't add up. Anyway, 17% said 12 or lower. Alright. Let's see. First one. Apple. We lose roulette already. Acorn. 1. Okay. Papaya. Yeah. Banana. Yeah. Maple. Alright, that's good. Maple was 1 out of 18. That's not bad. Not bad. Another acorn. Can't complain. That's 3. Apple. Okay. Another apple. Apple are the second most likely, so. Palm. Yeah. Banana. We are not getting particularly lucky on the ratio here, but. Hey. Willow. We just need you and magic for Lord of the Seeds now. Why do I get so many stinking dragon fruits? I got 2 last time. It is a 1 out of 168, and that is my 6th. And Broski has 0. Was that another acorn? I think it was. Okay. Celastris. Is that my first one? No, that's my second one. That was 1 out of 336. Another maple. Okay, okay. 1 out of 18. So we're getting pretty lucky on maples. Apple. Acorn. So we're at 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7. Curry. That was our other roulette loss. Back-to-back curry. Another maple. Okay, okay. U seed. Okay, okay. That's 1 out of 37. So in theory, we should get around 1 in this opening. So that'll be the 1 in theory. So we just need a magic to complete Lord of the Seeds. That's a curry. The palm. Banana. Acorn. I love the acorns. Papaya, okay. Orange. Alright, how many do we have? We have 6 more. Can we get a magic seed in 6 nests? Yeah? I think that was orange. Acorn. So we're at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so in order for 13 or higher to win, we need to get 2 more. Okay, an acorn. So we just need 1 out of these 3 nests. Oh, there's the U seed too. So it is 13 or higher. 82% of you knew what was up. But that's awesome. We got 2 of them, which is 1 out of 37. We've only opened 32 as of now. So that's good. Can we get a magic? I think that was banana. Last one. Give him a little spin. A little tour of the inventory. Nope, just a curry. Not bad though. We got, what was it? Exactly 13. Alright. Alright. That could bring this up to 6. Shouldn't have doubted. See, last time I went by 45%. This time I went by 40%. It's somewhere around there. Alright, let's start potting. You're too good at this. You knew what was happening. Okay. Oh, I don't know if anybody cares. I also got 14 more ring nests, but ring nests for me at least aren't very exciting because I hear the chirp and I look at them and I'm like, oh, that's not a seed nest. But maybe other people are interested in the loot, and the loot isn't as like exciting, you know. Save up 100 gluten. Open again. Of them. That's what I was wondering if that's the word you meant to put there. A lot of experience, potentially. Yeah, 2. Oh, that's what you guessed. You guessed 2 U's, 1 magic, 3 maples, and 6 acorns. Dang. Oh yeah, that's what you said. Yeah, you put it in chat. I didn't see it because I was opening them. Still, 2 U's is pretty good. That's double. It's like 1 more than in 3 I should have gotten. So I can't complain about that. I think I like doing these bulk openings better. The problem is just like for instance, I didn't have anything to plant today or yesterday because I ran out of the seeds that I had gotten before. So like there's some dead time. I feel like if I build up a large enough inventory, like I just don't grow trees for like a week or 2 and just stockpile, and then I can do bulk openings and then... Well, okay, I think if I would have been able to plant my 3 U seeds, that probably would have taken up all the time. But I don't have cactus spines yet. Maybe set a number to keep for streams, that way you can keep planting. That's true, I could do like 20 or something, and then anything above that I just open for seeds. Something like that. Because I really like doing it on stream. It's the only thing exciting about woodcutting. There will be a lot of woodcutting, so it'd be fun to do something like that. And it's like a good rush, but then it also feels good, like, oh, you know, you sitting at work or something, and then you're like, oh, I just got a U seed, my day's much better. You know, it gives you the keep on going, buddy, kind of thing too. You're out, Anno? Well, thanks for stopping by. Welcome again to the Proselyte tier. Glad to have you. As always, I stream on Mondays and Thursdays around this time, so anytime you can make it, glad to have you. Doing more of this probably, though. Congrats on 10k subs. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's been a battle fighting our way up to 10k, but we got there. Goodbye, brother, sister, attack helicopter. Without good RNG, there won't be often videos, so we need RNGesus. True. And with woodcutting, there's not much to record, but like bulk openings are kind of fun to see. At least for me. I don't know. Not true, 2x4 tick is pretty epic. True, true. It's pretty much the peak of woodcutting in this chunk. I don't remember how many logs I have banked. It's 50 something thousand, right? 56. I could add to my spreadsheet the percent banked of fire making. It's like 196k, so like 56 divided by 196. So I'm like 28% banked. Yeah. It would be nice just to get the banked part out of the way, because then I don't have to worry about it at all. Yeah, it is an old meme. I don't remember where it's from. It's some kind of like I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a 4chan thing or something. I could plant a tree tonight. Not sure. Is he coming in? Welcome to the junk, buddy. I'll be taking that. I'm always excited for baby imps because they can give me easy and beginner clues and seaweed. But then I never end up getting seaweed and it's just kind of depressing. I've been sitting on 5 seaweed and I need 6 to get to level 6 crafting. For so long, like literally the entire last video. Like 3 months. Anyway. Yeah, that would be my general advice as well. See, my wife was really big into personalities, personality quiz stuff, which, you know, with those you can always take them with a grain of salt, because, like, you know, you're just answering 50 questions or something. It's like, and they gotta place you somewhere, you know. And mine, on the Enneagram, which is a fairly more popular one now, I'm a 9. They give you a number, and it tells you kind of what you are. And the 9 is like a conflict adverse kind of personality, where the world falls apart for you whenever there is conflict, and you'll do largely whatever it takes for there to not be conflict. So, so anytime there's any kind of conflict, I just kind of shut down a little bit, you know. So, oh yeah, the other one is the Myers-Briggs INFP, which is a mediator, which I want to take that again, because it always moves around for me a little bit. How often do I world hop search for imps? Not very much. Not much anymore. It's kind of like, for me at least, it's kind of draining because I have to be on 2 accounts, doing a bunch of different stuff, organizing it, and like luring on the other account and stuff for ones that I see outside. So it's kind of a hassle. So I think in the last video I maybe did it for like 2 or 3 nights or something, but hardly at all. So, and that's just because I've been putting it off. I need to do it. But when I have the option of sitting here and woodcutting and like chilling out with the stream versus going nerd mode on 2 accounts, luring implings and hopping on 2 different accounts, trying to hit the hop limit, it's very, very easy to just say, I'll just do it later. I want to just relax tonight after a long day of work, you know? So not very much, but if I really wanted that seaweed, I would hop around for it. I don't really want to listen to this. Wait, I can mute it from up there? Oh my gosh. Whoa, I didn't know you could do that. Firefox is light years ahead of Chrome. Wait, can I do that on Chrome? Trying to hit the hop limit. Just doing my best. I saw on Autumn Elegy's video, he was doing like some really sweaty hopping method using 2 clients where you like log out of one and log in on the other one, and it's faster than normal world hopping. And I'm like, that's really cool, but I'm never gonna do that. Oh wait, no, he was saying something about it not hitting the limit because it comes from 2 different clients or something like that. It was like, I don't think I'll do that, but it looked cool. Everything that guy does is inspirational to me. How many more goals you got left? I have a nice little command here. I also uploaded a video today that kind of outlines everything that's happened and still has to happen, that you could check out if you haven't seen it. Bowstring. Alright. Yep, newvid right there. Thank you, Brandon. Community over sweating. That's a good choice. But I'm sure that at some point, maybe at a couple months or a year or something of woodcutting, I'll be like, yeah, it's probably about time I start start trying to get some hunter up. Like, it's really slow training, and right now it just feels forever away from 68 because I get like 1,000 experience an hour or something like that at maximum efficiency. So like, it'll be a while. Do I have anything around 68 to compare for experience? Not really. But it's like, what, like 500k experience? So it's like at least 300 more hours or something of catching him just to get a new impling unlock. So it's hard to make myself do that. I'll do it, but yeah. Have you thought about trying a new Supreme Chunk account right next to this one? That way in 2 years they can finally meet. True, I could start like another Supreme OneChunk in like in like this chunk, and all I do is power mine and drop until I get the pet, and then that's all I can do. I don't even think I could bank. No, couldn't even bank. And then I would roll this chunk on the other account probably. Do it passively, name of the Supreme game. Yeah, I mean, I do. Let me see what my weekly experience has been for Hunter. Yeah, so like this past week, I've gotten 3,000 Hunter experience passively. 3,388 by just catching ones that I see. So if I get 3,000 a week, and I need to get 300k. That's like 100 weeks. Which is like 2 years. So 2 years to passively get the level for nature and blings. Could always lamp it after smithing. That's true, I could lamp it. I feel like I want to lamp crafting after smithing though. Just at 20. Could do hunter. Lamps always cause so much like like second guessing for me. Jacoby, good luck. I'll catch a stream later this week. Alright. See you later, Jacoby. Glad you could stop in for a bit. Hope you have a good week. Keep your head up. Tomorrow is not Monday, so yeah. Smithing experience is where you need them till 40. I'm honestly wondering if smithing is where I'll need it till like 50 as well, because at that point, like, okay, so level 50 I believe is like, okay, actually need only 49, but I believe 50 is like 100k experience. The thing is, lamps are actually just like super busted. And I was really big into the let's lamp agility in case we unlock the east chunk, and then we can go straight to the Falador course. But the amount of time it's going to take to get 99 agility, 98 smithing, 99 mining, the mining pet, all of that stuff, I'll probably already be able to lamp 50 agility. So there's really no reason for me to lamp to 50 agility in this chunk. Especially considering I could very well just get this and then I can train here, which while still slow, I can, you know, I can put in the time and do it, whereas with lamps it's kind of, you know. And the crafting grind. Yep, I'll have to get high crafting too. To figure out how I'm planning on doing crafting eventually. Probably just gem bags, right? One sec, let me find out how much experience is gold ore. Normally, it's like 20 something experience, right? 22.5. So, at level, let's say I have 40 smithing. So I get 400 experience per lamp. Divide that by 22.5. Okay, so that's like getting 17 to 18 gold ore in one lamp, which is like 170 earth implings for each lamp. That doesn't sound bad, not gonna lie. So I might I might just lamp 50 smithing, honestly. But I'm saying that now, and like these past 2 weeks, I've just been so lucky with experience randoms. I just get them all the time. And so like on my spreadsheet, I keep on entering my current experience, and it keeps on going down. The total number of iron ore I need keeps going down, and it's like every time it goes down by 3,000, I'm like, nice. Yeah, don't jinx it. I hope it keeps up, but Yeah, the more I think about it, lamping smithing is probably just gonna save loads of time. Although, really, would it save time? Because I guess I don't really know, like, passively how many I'll end up getting from the woodcutting farming grind. Like, how many passively I would get, how many gold ore I would get. So it's hard to say, like, exactly what is cutting down on the amount of time you're spending in this chunk. Like, lamping from 29 to 39 will save you time because you would be spending time getting iron from guards. Whereas lamping 39 to 49 might not save you time because you might get all that passively from earth implings, you know? Ah, it's a hard call. Hey broski, welcome, welcome. I showed everybody that I could not kill you. Nah. Also, I got guess what I got during my seed opening tonight? 34 seed nests. We got another dragon fruit seed. Would you believe it? We're up to 6. Yeah, it's kind of a balance. I feel like I could probably... Like, the only thing that would save me time, maybe, is lamping crafting. Maybe. But even then, like, I could passively get all of the seaweed I need for 20. Darn lamps. Always have me, like, doubting myself and feeling like I'm not picking the right decision, and like, it kind of matters. A lot of people end up just putting it in Slayer because it'll help eventually, or agility because it does help now. Yeah, here, let me show you, broski. Let's take a quick gander. Wow. That's 1 million GP. We also got another Celastris seed. Celastris? Which is quite rare as well. I don't think I have any more super compost, so I can't do the maples actually. Maybe the right move is I should be grinding implings tonight. That's probably what I should be doing, but here we are. 87 and you have 0? That's crazy. Never lucky. I think I have... Do I? I was like, I'm too curious. I have to make sure I have every seed. I think I have... I don't think I have a mahogany, actually. Okay, I know I have a seed. Okay. I know I have magic. Do I have teak? I have 3 redwood, 2 teak. I think mahogany is the only one I'm missing. Yeah. Red. Yep. Yep, we still are missing a mahogany seed. That's the only one we're missing. At 97 wood cutting. Never lucky. Sag. Oh well. The passive part is all RNG based as well as the lamps. Yeah, that's true. So you think this plan changed a lot? Just going for lamping, more smithing? Yeah. I'm really glad that, I forget his last name, but his name was Love. I remember that. I'm really glad he suggested it. lamping smithing, because it actually saves me so much time. Sapphires? I think we will get Toad Flex. That's a reward, right? I think. What I was planning on doing, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but Snapdragon, okay. I'll take it. What I was planning on doing was I was going to sit in Lumbridge and just hang out until I got the Prison Pete random and got Law Runes. And I was going to grind, like, claim runes from the Magic Tutor until I got 37 Magic, and I was going to teleport here, so I never would have had to have walked. I actually have an account where I started that, but I was also doing some other stuff. Yeah, I stopped that account. I was doing like wood cutting as well, collecting nests and stuff. But that's a little much. Yeah, it was a bit much. And I'm like I finally got my first law runes from that random event on this account, like in a couple months. And I don't know if you'd have to be members. The rewards are a little ambiguous on the page. Like there's some things, like for instance, you know, these Snapdragons, you can't get those in free to play. But like, is the Prison Pete random even available in free to play? It seemed to say it was. But then it'd have to have a different table, but it like didn't list a different table. Anyway. So I don't know if I was wasting my time or not. I actually forget the name of that account. I should find out. Pretty sure I know the login still. But he's not a member for sure. I wasn't playing him that much. That was while I was still playing a normal account and being like a normal human being, somewhat. Let me see here. Free to play. Wait, I'm not normal? Doesn't everybody do this? Oh. Last logged on. Wait, this is the wrong account. Wait, this is my group Ironman. I forgot. I have a group Ironman. I forgot. Oh, that's funny. Kind of forgot I had a group Ironman. Okay, I have no idea what my username is then, actually. No, a different one. Which, by the way, are we telling people about that? Because, I don't know. Sorry to keep text dumping. Have you made sun tea today? I haven't today. The last bunch that I made, the last batch. Yeah, that's the right word. I made that batch like late last week, and I didn't put enough sugar in there. We had ran out, but my wife says it's perfect, which means there's not enough. But yeah, I mean, I don't really care a whole lot anymore. It'd be fun if we revived that, but so what we had been planning on doing was we were doing a group hardcore chunk in this chunk, this is gonna be our start chunk, and it was me, Broski, and Frosty Bard. And what we're gonna do is we're all gonna have our own chunk maps that share requirements, I think, and then depending on how many people have that chunk unlocked, it changes the different tier of like the different rule sets. So we all start in the same chunk. So when all three of us are in there, it's supreme requirements in that chunk. When just two of us in there, it's extreme, and when just one of us is in there, it's vanilla. And so that way we can like move around and stuff like that. So it was gonna be pretty cool, but it just kind of turned into a me and Broski mission for a while there, and so I don't think that'll end up happening, but yeah. Recently got into hardstyle. This song slaps. I would agree. I love. One sec. Let me make sure I'm like getting the right name here. Yeah, Stonebank. Stonebank has great stuff. I check out their stuff on Monstercat. Who else? Darren Styles. Who else? Those are the main ones from like the Monstercat record label. Yeah, mostly Stonebank. He has some bangers for sure. Feel like there's some finger pointing going on. Well, yeah. That's the thing about group projects. If it doesn't turn out right, you always have someone to blame, and usually you don't blame yourself. But I feel like we all could independently come to the conclusion about what ended that project. Although, here, do I actually have him added? I might have him added. No, I don't. Let me see. Just like college. Sapphire, 1 out of 100. Yeah, I feel like the concept could be really, really cool. You just have to get people that are very dedicated for that kind of thing. And that's actually why I ended up getting banned, because I was trying to play on that account at the same time as this account on mobile. I was trying to figure out how I could do that so I could make great progress on both of them instead of just great progress on one of them. Because mobile is really what allows you to get great progress. So I found a way, but it also got me banned. At least that's what I believe got me banned. Otherwise, I have no idea. Glitch X City is another good not copyright songs. Do they have like EDM stuff? Is that their mojo? Found my water bottle. Pokemon remixes. Gotcha. Pokemon has some bangers in there. I'm being very lazy. I need to start two-ticking. That's why I still have this tree planted here. Hey broski, are you still here? If so, I'd be curious to know what your like thought is for your next episode, like what you're shooting for. Because you said it would take a while, and I'm curious what you have planned for a crowning accomplishment for episode number like 9 or 10 or whatever it will be. Or if you're just like planning on giving it a good college try at at the Visi or something.
Stop the time, hold your breath, you're the only one I see. Breathe me in, taste your lips, you're the only high I need.
Buying Faladaddy's vlogs, 1 GP each. Did you enjoy Limp's latest vid? I did. I enjoy all of his vids. I'm trying to remember exactly what he did. That was mostly him rolling the new one. Like finishing it up. I had watched his live stream when he wrapped up that chunk and then rolled the new one. So I wasn't like too surprised by anything. But yeah, there's a lot in there. I did not think about his runecrafting requirement because of the elite, or because of the Lumbridge diary. That puts an interesting challenge in the way for him. I think that's probably going to be the hardest part of his chunk. Next video, like to get a smolder visage and 99 fletch at least. What's your fletching at? Is it still 70s? 80. Okay. Yeah, you mentioned you'd get 99 woodcutting first, which yeah. Not before me though. I'm gonna beat you. Probably. Man, like that darn woodcutting cave would be so good to have. Anyway. Yeah, I am glad I don't have anything like a smolder stone or visage in this chunk. The closest thing is a tangle root, but that's probably gonna be backlogged in for like good reason probably, but I guess it is kind of similar, but so are you focusing on the smoldering stone or the visage mostly when you're arranging? I feel like it might be more prudent to go for the smoldering stone first because of the high defense on the black dragons. Might be smart to do that because then you'll be more accurate or whatever for the black drags maybe. Have you looked pretty far ahead at some chunks or just your immediate surroundings? Yeah, I've kind of looked a little bit around. Mostly, I mean, the immediate ones are the ones I mostly looked at. I was looking like at NPC drop tables around here, like just trying to find out what could possibly be kind of troublesome in the future. Apparently the armed hobgoblin, their seeds are not great. Not great drop rates. Let me see what I was saying when I wrote that down. Hobgoblin, armed hobgoblin seeds. Yeah, like a torsal seed is 1 out of 11,000. So I'll probably have to kill quite a few hobgoblins. Armed hobgoblins. Yeah, they'd be pretty good for herblore for sure. The problem is just unlocking herblore, which requires you to get a bear chunk, a rat chunk, chicken chunk. What's the other one? Is there another one? Oh yeah, and a cow chunk. Yeah, it's the hard part. What's the hobgoblin level? The armed ones are level... Okay, it's not telling me. Hobgoblin armed. 42. Level 42. Which isn't... I mean, it's not that bad. It won't be too bad. What else did I write down? The Goblin Village goblins have kind of rare herb drops, I said. Let me see what I meant by that. Goblin Village. Let's see. Monsters. Goblin. Who would have guessed? Oh, yeah, I see. The level 5s? Is that what I'm talking about? I must have been talking about the level 5s. That's not that rare. 1 out of 2,700 for a grimy dwarf weed. But like, for how fast you can kill goblins, that's not really that bad. Lesser demon herbs? Lesser demon. What's this? Let's take a look at that guy. Herbs. 1 out of 5.4k dwarf weed. Eh. Some stuff like that. You can buy all 4 meats at some shop. In the worst case, there is a shop with 2 of the meats in Port Sarum. Some of that. Yeah. And, well, if I unlock that, I have to find out exactly what they sell, but I assume beef, right? Probably not rat. Probably beef and chicken. Which, to get there, I'd either have to go to this chunk or this chunk. And this chunk would give me rat. This chunk would give me chicken and beef. So... yeah, the main one is, I think, bear and rat are the hard ones. Like, I already have chicken here. Beef. Yeah, I don't know about beef, though. Ooh. But yeah, I haven't looked too far into other chunks. Mostly just a little bit of drop tables nearby and stuff like that. Isn't there some rat sewer? I think you need to have at least started rat catchers to go down there though. Yeah, there are bears here. Like if I unlock this chunk to get here, then I could probably farcast a bear from like here and telegrab it. Wait, I could just walk up there. I'm dumb. Oh, jeez. It's a Monday. Sure, there should be at least some random sewer featuring a few giant rats. You'd hope so. Yeah, with the house portal. I actually really want to see the capabilities of using dark lure, which maybe that'll be more interesting to show, but because I've only used them on I've only used it on implings. I'm curious if I can just like drag. There's no way that I can drag a bear all the way to Falador, right? No way. No way. Okay. Authenticator. Oh. When you did Druidic Ritual for the first time, you got the 4 meats from like Varrock and Moritania without realizing you could buy them on the GE. Ah, yes, of course. Oh, there's a young impling. Alas, I'm not dark luring you. How far can I bring this bear? Let's find out. I feel like what'll happen is it will retreat if you try to dark lure it from outside of its wander range. What? 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 Okay, so here. Let me switch which screen I'm showing. Yeah. Oh, never mind. He gave up. What? Okay, there's. Okay, let me show you. RuneScape, switch to other guy. Okay, so I just dark lured this guy from like over here, and he like started retreating, and then he like got stuck there and wouldn't move. Okay, now I can do it again. Okay, now he's gonna aggress me, right? And turn. Okay. So, yeah, he'll only go that far. And then if I cast Dark Lure. So you can only cast it, like, rather infrequently. Okay, I thought it was a bug. But apparently he's still being bound to me. He's seeking me. Hello? Sir? He's feeling the effects so strongly. It's such a buggy spell. So, okay, what if I attack him? Bop. And then walk him close to his wander range. And then dark lure him. Okay, dark lure now. Yeah. This is stupid. What is this? What is this garbage? It's like Dark Lure, but it only works sometimes. Anyway. Great video. Thank you, Olivier. I still don't really know how to pronounce your name there, but thank you. Glad you could make it for the stream again. We already opened our seed nests. We got two ewes and 3 maples, I think, something like that. Like 6 acorns as well, so not bad. We had 34 when we opened them, so. Snape grass, huh? I always feel like I should have something I can do with snape grass, but I really don't. I guess it only matters that you can get him in the chunk. Yeah. I mean, I don't really know exactly what the chunk police would say if you were to dark lure stuff, or dragon spear, for instance, stuff into your chunk, and then you kill them there and pick it up in your chunk. Like, you didn't leave your chunk, you know? So I don't know. It feels, but anyway. There's probably a way, not sure if it's a legit way though. Randy was talking about luring Chaos Fanatic to the Fountain of Ruin. Yeah, he was talking about that, and he was also talking about de-spearing dwarves towards Frosty's chunk too. Which, that would be fairly possible because, well, at least more possible because it's a 1-by-1 NPC, so you can Dragon Spear it, whereas you can't Dragon Spear a bear. Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to lure the 2x2 NPC is hard to lure. Like, clearly Dark Lure is just, it's really just meant to be used on Implings. They should have just said that. Anyway. But the only other things are like force moving it with special attacks, trying to lure it, or like bug abuse, I suppose. Cheese. Okay. Yeah, I'll take some cheese. Limpwort managed to lure a Phoenix crossbow in chunk 1, so I was also lured into the crossbow, which I don't know, can you even use iron bolts? Look at how close I am to a yellow to a white stack of iron bolts. Oh, that's just begging me to go back and kill guards at some point, isn't it? Well, the Dragon Spear spec only works on 1-by-1 NPCs, so like, it can work for some things, but not everything. I feel like there's a 1-by-1 giant rat though, isn't there? Somewhere? Level 3's level 6. Level 26? No? Everything's saying that they're... Okay, what about rat meat? Can I get from anything else? You can get it from dungeon rats, giant rats, brine rats. Rip the guards. Oh, Lowdy's juggling. Well, not a whole lot right now, but... Well, this one is one that's going to despawn in like 3 seconds, maybe. It's a bad step. You're playing a unique Ironman? Same rules that Swampman used with his fairy rings? Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely some kind of bug that he decided to use there for sure. The outline of a giant rat is larger than 1x1, so it makes sense. I just remember seeing some rats. What am I thinking of? I just remember seeing some rats that were a 1x1. Not like the small rats either. What am I thinking of? I might be thinking of the ones in Melzar's Maze, actually. Thinking of chickens? They're all just rats. Are the ones in Melzar's Maze 1x1? Zombie rats. Another 2x2 as well? What? Oh no, there's 1x1 zombie rats in there. Okay, I'm not crazy. There are rats. They just don't drop rat meat, and there's no way you could push them out of there. So, yeah. Getting the meats is pretty hard, honestly, on a chunk account. Who would want zombie rat meat anyway? True. What to listen to? What are we feeling, boys? Sure. There are big rats in the graveyard by the altar in Port Sarum. Yeah, I believe so. I think they're in this chunk. They're like right here. I don't know if they. I know usually I think they're right here, but maybe they wander up here. Oh, we missed it. We missed 1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1. Ah, no. No. Next time we have to wait another 11 million experience to go for 2-2-2-2-2-2-2-2. Wonder how close we were to actually hitting it. Let me see if I can find it in the VOD. Oh, we could go for 1, 2, 3, 4. True. Oh, we hit. Oh, oh no! Oh no! End the stream. End the stream. Wait, I'm picking these up. That's panic dropping. Sorry, I wasn't looking at my screen when I clicked. So we hit 1-1-1-1-1-1-0-5. That's how close we got. Darn it. So you're 6 experience off. How would I have gotten 6 experience? In woodcutting. I guess you're just at the mercy of the trees. I don't know. Could I ask for an opinion from you guys? I'm just curious. So, I get quite frequent comments telling me that I should backlog Tangleroot right now. And it would be nice to do that because then people would stop telling me to backlog Tangleroot, and that's pretty much the only reason. Like, there is a good chance that that will happen, but I don't want to backlog it before I need to. If I'm going to be training anyway. So, like, it makes sense to me to do it, but I don't know. I'm tempted to just do it though, like backlog it so that people stop telling me to backlog it. Like, there's something about hearing people say, I understand that you set a goal for yourself, but you're gonna fail and you should do what I want you to do. You know, every time I hear it, it is reasonable what they're saying. It's ridiculous to go for the Tangleroot kind of under this, these restrictions. Just not very fun having to read that over and over. Think you could make it clear on every stream and the goals with backlogged if not gotten by 88. Yeah, I was thinking about adding it into the last video, but then I forgot about it.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, I could. Let me see. Good morning, Dennis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'll add the pets on at the end. And Tangleroot will be the last one. Yeah. Oh, I gotta get that Earth Impling before this guy takes it. He looks like he has a hankering. Can he catch it? Oh, we're fine. He can't even catch it. Lean on us mods to answer as well. True, true, true. Not 10 by 88 running. Something like that. Because I might not backlog it. I give it a fair shot too. It's not as fears to pay attention to rule sets. We can't be handed everything. True, true. You have a glass of whiskey in front of you. Do I have a favorite liquor? I don't drink a whole lot of alcohol. It usually ends up just giving me a headache or making me sleepy. So I don't tend to partake too much. The main alcohol that I would consume is like nice Concord grape wine. Really like full wet wine. Red wine. That's what I like. But whatever I'm having, if it's alcoholic, it should have alcohol. You know, you know how they have beer that's like 3% or something, and it just tastes like bad. Like, why would you want to drink that for the whole duration of a can? Anyway, I can't make myself do that. So, like, I would rather take a shot of hard liquor than have to drink multiple beers, you know. But I don't really have a problem with drinking, you know. I just don't really. It's never been a big part in my life, and part of it's also my wife's father. So I guess my father-in-law had some drinking issues that he's been working through, and he's been kind of sober for a while. So she's not a huge fan of alcohol either because of how her family was growing up. So it just gives me like another reason to be like, oh, so I just don't really want to do that, you know. Your whiskey collection costs more than you make in a month because you're a snob. Some fine whiskey. Are you from the South? Isn't that where they like their whiskey? Where does everybody like whiskey? Probably. You love alcohol, just can't drink because of the meds. Yeah, a lot of them don't quite work well with alcohol. Better for you in the long run. Yeah. Although I've heard that a can of beer is healthier for you than a can of pop. That's what I've been told by people trying to advertise beer. Oh, you're from Nebraska. That's not quite south, not quite north, not quite east, not quite west. Alcoholism is brutal. Put your grandma in a wheelchair because your granddad wouldn't stop. Yeah. Yep, it's not fun. It's kind of ran rampant on her side of the family, so something to keep in check, you know. But I don't know if it's all kind of mysterious to me if it's a huge genetic component or if it's largely environmental, or you know, it's I don't really know. But and I suppose my dad's side had a little bit of it too. But you know, sometimes it just takes one strong generation to kind of kick it out, I think. Oh, please don't fly out. We ended in the junk. We're okay. You don't drink either? Started getting the hangovers and just stopped drinking altogether. Been 8 years since your last drink? Hey, it's a good long time of strong goodwill, or good strong will. There's something in there. Hopefully, Brennan, one of your best friends' life was taken because of her addiction. Yeah, it's really sad what substance abuse can do to people, just in general. I feel like addiction in general can be influenced by genetics, but that would also probably lead to environment. So you don't know. Oh, that's okay. I don't mind talking about serious stuff. Just, I mean, gotta find something talking about. We're chopping a tree for long time. But yeah, I'd be curious to see how genetics plays into it. Oh, here I go dropping him again. I keep forgetting. So, I have a confession, everybody. My wife asked if these pants fit, and I told her they do. But today at work, in my cubicle, I unbuttoned the top and just had the zipper holding them up, and it felt much better. But I'm not about to tell my wife that I'm like three pant sizes larger than we were when we got married. Anyway. Don't lie. Well, like, at the time that she asked, I was in a different mindset. I was in a, oh, I'm out moving around, I don't really care too much. But when I'm sitting there for 8 hours, it's like, alright, a little bit less pressure could be nice, you know? I wouldn't say it was lying, but I like these pants so much, she'll get rid of them if I say that they're too small. As long as nobody knows I never have the button buttoned, we'll be okay. You gained 20 pounds since your wedding a little over a year ago. Oh yeah, I know. You get married and then it's all downhill from there. In regards to the weight. Buy similar pants. The thing is, like, I get pants, I don't know where I get them, and then I break them in, and then they're like your pants, you know? And then, like, any pair that you try on at the store, it just doesn't feel like your pants, you know? I had the same thing with athletic shorts. Like, I had a pair that lost its elasticity, and I just couldn't find the right pair to replace it. It's just sad. Love life. Never better. Wait, never worse. True words have never been spoken. Yeah, it's gambling out there when you're buying them, for sure. I guess we're dropping logs again. I'm gonna chop this one if we're dropping. It's lovely knowing you, Buzz. Yeah, in general, I try to be pretty truthful with my wife, but sometimes your favorite pairs of pants, you gotta kind of stretch the truth a little bit, and maybe stretch the pants a little bit too. Got him. All right. Pun intended. Yes. She keeps on saying that I have too many shirts too, and these are like, you know, like I was in pep band in college, and I have like 10 different pep band shirts, but they all mean something to me. But she's like, you haven't worn this one in 3 months. I'm like, but I love it. Don't get rid of it. Cause she's like the kind of person that tries to minimize clutter, and I'm the kind of person that lets things stay the way they are until it's a problem. So usually that just means that she just fixes stuff and I don't realize it. We gotta change the, yeah, for this one. %, to 98. Have I ever had to ban anyone from chat? Well, it depends if you mean what you mean by anyone. There are some like random bots that come through and spam sometimes about having the hottest hookup sites. Have to give them the sometimes, but I don't think any other person. Although I was getting these random comments on my latest video in German. I couldn't really understand it. The translate was confusing, but then two people posted like the exact same thing. And it was talking about ones and tens and brunettes and blondes, and I'm like, this is probably not good. So I should probably just just hide their messages or something. Did someone say brunettes? German brunettes, apparently. Redheads? I'm married to a brunette, so I have to say brunette. It's legally binding, actually. You better be married to a redhead, James. You don't know what color your partner's hair is, they dye it too much. That's usually the fix for not liking your partner's hair color. She gets red in her hair in the summer. Ah, okay. So you like her in the summer. The old summer wife. Like exploring some song. What kind of genre do I want to listen to? Trap? Are we gonna listen to trap music? Deep house? What does it say this genre is of this song? I'm curious. Electronic. Here, let's just go by releases. Like the most recent stuff. Okay. We'll just go through the most recent stuff. This is drum and bass. Alright. Yeah, when the sun bleaches it, it reddens up. Though she has been going silver since her early 20s. You're a silver fox. My wife said she saw a couple silvers on her head too. I'm like, we're like mid-20s. We don't have gray hair. What do you mean? Her mom doesn't even have any gray hair. I don't know what she's talking about. I am royalty. Incredible content. Thank you, Steven. That's very, very high praise. I would not call myself royalty, but I'm glad you think I'm royalty. Still smashing it. We're chopping it actually right now. Ooh, it would be great if there could be the, you know how there's that plugin for kicking down doors? I wish I could kick down trees. Wouldn't that be awesome? Gotta get those. Next time she mentions her silver, call her your silver fox. She'll love it. Okay. I'll have to keep that one up my sleeve. Can I do this? I don't think that's two taker. Anyway. You shaved your head so you don't notice when / if you start going gray. There you go. Just ignore the problem entirely. Get those brownie points. Might get brownies off of those brownie points. I remember back in high school, I was like in charge of the trumpet section in high school. I was like the section leader, and I set up a brownie point system. Like I made a whole document and everything, and I explained how to get brownie points. And then it ended up just never happening. But it was fun during like marching band camp. How much experience to the next woodcutting level? Let's see. 684,000. So a good bit. We've gotten 75,000 tonight, which isn't bad. Read your name. Have a nice day. Are you this Hava that I've been hearing about? So close to 99 party. Oh yes. I'm very excited for 99. It'll just feel good. The Hava saga finally concludes. We actually met Hava. It's a real person. Okay, this is 7 minutes of organic house. Do you want to give this a try? Or do we want to move on? Organic house. Okay, let's give it a little fumble here. Let's see. A lot of that. Some of this. A bit of that. Alright. Sorry, we're not falling asleep tonight. Well, I hope to fall asleep tonight, but not right now. When did I start this account again? I started on August 2nd of last year. So, over a year ago. Just barely. Did our birthday earlier this week. Well, I guess it's Tuesday. You're determined. Yeah, I'm fairly determined. Also, there's a part of it now. Like I already had planned to do everything, but now there's like a little kind of a chip on my shoulder because a lot of people in YouTube comments say that like, you know, what I'm doing is stupid or like impossible or something. So now it's kind of operating with the prove people wrong mentality, which can help or hurt. But for me, it's helping. Or at least it's not hurting. So, definitely there. If you get 99 in free to play, you could actually join. But what if on that one chop I would have gotten a nest? But it's free to play, so I don't get a nest. I could do free to play though. Maybe. Is this your main or do you have a main? So I don't really have a true main per se. The closest thing I have is the account that I dark lure with, which is a old dead hardcore, which is pretty far along. It's like level 124 or something combat, almost 2100 total, something like that. But yeah, pretty much every account I play is an Ironman, but full dedicated time I just put into this account. Maybe that'll change when I get like much farther into the wood cutting. But I feel like if I want to play on another account, I'll always be telling myself, well, I should probably actually be using this attention to hop around in dark lure or something, you know? So yeah. And on mobile, you can only log into one account. And if I have to prioritize an account, it's going to be the account that I'm making a progress series on, right? So that gets all the mobile attention. What's your family think about your challenge? Yeah, so trying to think of, so if we're talking about like my immediate family, like my wife and kids, my kids don't know because they're like 2 and 1. And my wife is supportive, but like not invested in it, you know? Like she'll be happy for me when I tell her that good things are happening, or sad for me when I tell her that I read a comment I didn't like or something, you know? But you know, she won't like play RuneScape or watch my videos because it's a lot of time of stuff that she doesn't really know anything about. But I mean, my brother watches my streams and videos, and I don't know, in general, the rest of my family just kind of know, and it's just like, oh, that's cool, you know? Just be lucky you can even get on still. Your girl gives you heck about it. Yeah, that's true. I'm very thankful that she lets me stream on Mondays and Thursdays. It's very nice. Although sometimes, well, I guess on the days that I'm not streaming is when I give the attention and the help around the house, cleaning up and stuff. But yeah, I mean, my wife has her own stuff she likes to do, like watch shows and read and stuff, and a lot of that is kind of solo stuff too, so. Your partner doesn't care? Well, congratulations. That's it's always nice when you're allowed to enjoy your hobbies, for sure. Wish you had time, if only. Yeah. Maybe someday. Your wife plays old school too. I always, as a kid growing up, I was like, if I ever am lucky enough to get married, I want to marry a gamer girl. One who plays RuneScape and will do my rune crafting for me. And that was pretty much my life goals, and I fell a little bit short. She doesn't play RuneScape or game, but like, I cannot complain about where I am right now, so. You'll be AFKing a lot. She doesn't like to roll over at 1 a.m. and see I haven't come to bed yet. Oh yeah, that's the worst. I gotta, like, the one thing is I do have to be pretty good about getting in bed at the right time. Because she wakes up to anything. So me coming in, late means she's waking up, and she's also the kind of person where if she does not get the sleep that her body thinks she needs, she is miserable the next morning. So I gotta respect her times, end times, pretty firmly. So, but you know, everyone has their own arrangements that they have with hobbies and stuff. So that's just ours. We were having good luck with the seed nests early, and then it fell off. We have not gotten one in a hot minute. But hopefully a random event soon. We just do our own thing, but we spend whatever time we have with each other when we can. Yeah, that sounds kind of similar to us. When we first got married, it was a little hard because I was so used to doing everything solo, like, so used to just, you know, coming home, going straight to the computer all the time, because that's just what I like to do in my free time. It relaxes me to do computer stuff. But with her, she likes to sit around, watch shows together, stuff like that. And so balancing that's always kind of hard. I think in general going from 1 to 2 is always a little bit you know, it's a whole life shift, so makes sense. For a long time your wife's account was better than yours. Last week you passed her in total level and combat level. Congratulations, James, proud of you. My wife made an account way back in the day. When we first started dating, I asked her to make one, and she did. And she killed a cow, I think. She chopped down a tree, and she logged off. Never to be seen again. But that's okay. I didn't really expect a whole lot more than that, so. How's the boy been? Sleeping easier, giving you and the wife less stress? Yeah, so this past week we have tried switching from 1 nap to 0 naps, which has been hard for us. But putting him down is much easier when he's asleep when you leave the room. he's just completely wiped. Just towards like the end of the day, the last 2 hours, he's just a zombie. He's like, So no real tantrums anymore, which is nice. But you know, we also don't get that nice break in the middle of the day when he takes his nap. Yes, this game is 100% not for everyone. It's for a special subset of human beings. 1 to 2. 83 experience. Right, that's not hard. Easy peasy. Sorry, I messed with the music. There we go. Oh, never mind. What is this? Alright, let's see. Acorn. Alright. Nice. Alright. I'm not sure what to expect from this song, but I'm intrigued and kind of scared. Lucky Impling World 757. Alright, I'll just hop on over. Your girlfriend tried making an account when the tutorial oh my goodness. When the tutorial had her kill an animal, she felt like a monster and locked out. Listen to this music. What would you rate this out of 10? 1 to 10. From a 90s fighting game? Yeah. Perfect 5 out of 7. Is that an Imgur meme? Trying to remember. A 6. For me, this music is a little bit too wobbly. I'd probably give it like a 3 or 4, probably. Two out of 10, not enough. Dun da dun dun. Dun da dun dun. Gotcha. I think it was missing some boo 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 boo. 2 or 3. Alright, maybe this drop will save it, everybody. Didn't do it for me, sorry. Maybe this one. Hey Layton, your vids are awesome. Thank you, thank you. That's very, very nice. I'm glad I could finally get one out, even though it even though it didn't have the medium casket I was hoping for. Missing beat boo boo bop. And some whoop 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 whoop. You should consider getting another chunk RS tuber and podcasting while you both grind. Call it Chunkcast. You can still do it live. I think it'd be fun to do something like that with Broski sometime. I mean, sometimes he's live around, well, he's actually really rarely live around this time. He's Eastern time. I don't know who else I would do it with. Like, nobody's really in this time zone. The people in this time zone are like Frosty. Well, kind of in this time zone. They're both Eastern. Frosty and LSD Broski. I think this song is higher for me. I'd give this probably a 5. This is a 5 for me. What's my favorite cartoon? I'd say it has to be Phineas and Ferb. That show's hilarious. It's like made for kids, but it's also made for adults at the same time. No? CST for life. CST game represent. Also, I found out this year that it's actually, like, it's CST between, like, when it's not daylight time, and it's CDT when it is daylight savings time. So right now it's actually CDT. Blew my mind. Anyway. I could collab with Limpwort. That'd be pretty hard. Usually when he's streaming or something, he's I'm at work usually. You're almost 30 and that is news. Yeah, like if you just Google like Central Time or something, or like what time is it right now or something. Let me see. What time? What time is it now? Yeah, it'll say CDT, and that's because it's in daylight. Because we started daylight savings time. Alright. The solid 5 has ended. This is by the same person, so I feel like it'll be the same thing, but we'll find out. Anyone living in DNT? I have a feeling like I know what that is. How did I know? Your life has changed. Now you know. Now you can't unsee it, and now you have to correct everyone that says it wrong and be that guy. I only found out because like sometimes Central Time is 6 hours behind GMT time, and sometimes it's 7 hours, and it's because our daylight savings time is different than their daylight savings time. Like they start at different times. And so while I was looking all that up, I'm like, wait, is it CST or CDT? What are we talking about here? Alright. This one is probably a 2 for me. I'm gonna skip to another artist.
Bad for you, but you're craving a drag. I'll be bad for you, keep you coming back. I'll fuel your addiction with smoke film vision. Do you like the way I make you sick? You know I'm bad for you, you only love me 'cause I'm tired.
I feel like we're getting a random in about 20 seconds. That's my intuition. It's gonna be... I guess not. I guess we'll see in 5 more minutes. Maze random? I hope so. Troll random. Okay, this one. It's either a 1 or a 2, honestly. That's... Song is not for me, I'll tell you. Okay. I'm feeling it. Lamp or Impling? Oh, the dunce. Yeah, okay. I follow. Sandwich lady? I was gonna say the dwarf. Drunken dwarf. That's my guess. We have to wait another 5 minutes. When this hits a multiple of 5 minutes, we get a chance at a random. Can I show your skills? My skills? Yeah, there you go. Jekyll. Wait, that's kind of a weird time. Did I lack? Jekyll. Did anyone say Jekyll? I don't think so. Oh, sorry, I missed it, Kevin. You love Samurai Jack. I've never seen Samurai Jack. I have heard about it, but I have never seen it. Is that a kangaroo one? I don't know. I'm not gonna start spouting off misinformation. Typical OSRS account. 1 rune crafting. Lazy bum. Oh, that's Kangaroo Jack. Okay. Alright, well what is this Samurai Jack? Is it not just like a complete ninja kangaroo? Samurai Jack. Oh, he's like a samurai. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, I've seen that art. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I follow. Understood. Yeah, I've never seen it. We didn't have like Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon or anything growing up. We just watched movies that we checked out from the library, like Zaboomafoo. Which these days, I could really go for watching Zaboomafoo again. I do just remember one where there was a tarantula on it though. Kinda scarred me. Not gonna lie. Hey Dennis, just finished watching the new episode. Loved it. Already looking forward to the next one. Thanks, man. Working on the next one right now as we speak. The hope I actually have a command next vid. But I'll beat it as I always do. Nope, not this time. I'm hoping that the next one has 99 wood cutting and hopefully a beaver. I think it's kind of nice to like alternate videos what I'm doing. Like, so I'll do wood cutting this video probably, and then the next one maybe I'll go back and get that casket that I'm owed. I deserve it. Beaver incoming. One of these days I'm just gonna get it, and that'll be that. I caught straight away. Tank-root within the next month. That'll be huge because I'll be doing a lot of farming this month too. So I hope you're right. Then that'll answer the question about backlogging the Tank-root too. Kills 2 birds in 1 stone. Next video, start with showing skills level, and at the end show what you got. Well, that's a good idea. I'm gonna write that down because I always have these ideas, or hear from smart people about ideas. And then when I'm editing, I'm just like, yeah, I feel like I've done everything. Okay, episode 6. Start backup. Okay. Alright. Go stats at start. Go stats at end. Okay. How about everybody put their guess in as to what we're getting? Let's see. What am I feeling? Let me look at the table again. Bird's nest. Every time I call an orange seed, I'm wrong. I'll call a willow. Yeah, willow. I'm feeling a willow. An acorn? I could see it. I wouldn't mind. Appleseed? Those are the 2 safe ones. Alright, I'll open it after this inventory. I would give this song probably like a 6. It's probably the best one I've heard so far. Probably. You seed? I like what you're thinking, Dennis. Can you get a Joseph seed? Alright. The drop did not change it from a 6. How about this? Oh, this is that crank dad guy. We're gonna get something interesting. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm saying willow. Banana. Didn't have that one covered, did we? I feel like this song is gonna swear during the drop. I feel like that's happening. Oh jeez. That's a 1 for me. Oh jeez, that's It's not getting better. Should we give him a second chance or next song? I'll give him another chance. You can do it, Crank Dat. I don't think it's getting much better. Sounds like EDM mixed with wannabe drummer on the pot lids. And there's something screechy in there too. Quick, favorite fruit. My instinct is kiwi, but I feel like I can think of something I like more. Tomatoes, no doubt. Okay, so I despise tomatoes, but today we planted, for some reason in our garden, we planted like six cherry tomato plants and like 4 steak tomato plants. And my wife likes tomatoes, but not that much. We have so many tomatoes. So I tried one of the cherry tomatoes. I tried it with salt and pepper. And it was so bad. Oh, just the texture is so bad. And then like I was burping afterward, and I'm burping up tomatoes. Like, oh jeez. Like stuff like that, every once in a while I like to try to like check in, see where we're at. I do that with olives every once in a while. I do it with tomatoes. I do it with avocados. Stuff that I know that I don't like. But I like, you know, there's some things that I didn't like as a kid. Like I didn't like jalapenos as a kid, but as an adult I love them. And so there's stuff like that, and I want to like everything. But it's just, those are so hard to like. I don't know what it is. I think I'm the only one in my family that doesn't like tomatoes. Hey, Amstack. Hey, welcome. Just can't with tomatoes. Yeah, there's something about it. I don't know. I feel like this one's a 6 too. Maybe a 7? No, probably a 6. It's still a 6. I'll give him one more song. Let's find out. You gotta make jalapenos the right way. Well, we planted jalapenos, and we have all those tomatoes, which, you know, to me sounds like a recipe for salsa. But our jalapenos aren't doing very well. You hate raw tomatoes, but fried tomato is a godsend. Like, I love pretty much anything with processed tomatoes is good. Like, ketchup is good. Even like putting canned tomatoes in something is okay. Like, tomato soup is wonderful. I love tomato soup. Even just like tomato juice is okay. Just like tomatoes are just not it for me. Maybe we're listening to these wrong. Maybe we need to have the bass on. I don't know if this changes my opinion. But to be fair to the other songs, we have to listen to it the same. We're rating them on the same scale. You've grown to like a lot of things you used to dislike as a kid, but never liked tomatoes. Yeah, that's kind of how I am, but I always like to check in. Split pea soup? I don't mind split pea soup. I didn't have it till I married my wife. Apparently her mom would make it sometimes, but It's okay. I mean, I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's anything special. Just kind of like, I don't know, something. You'd eat tomatoes like an apple? Oh, jeez. Oh, that makes me shiver. Definitely not the Mad Mole, but it kind of slaps though. This one? Yeah, I think it's probably a 6 for me again. Maybe Papa Khan is just a 6 kind of guy. Let's try this guy. Genre, bass house. I feel like with bass house, it sounds like you have to have the bass up, so we'll turn it up. Here we go. We'll see what happens. Split pea soup is pretty bad. Wasn't too bad when I had it, but maybe I had something different. I don't know. Chopping air and getting oak logs. Welcome to RuneScape. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I have multiple feelings about that drop. It's hard. Like there's for me there's like some good stuff there, but then it's also kind of like, what is going on right now in my ears? Like this part. I like this part. That part's kind of cool. Random EDM sounds. Go. Boom. Okay. Here's the second chance. Oh no, he did it. He got worse. No. Oh, I hate it when songs do this as their drop. Alright, we'll give him one more try though. One sec. I would give that last one probably a 6. No, definitely a 5, and then it became a 3. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. He added a screeching parrot. Alright, here's his reprise. Scumbag. I feel like this one will swear on the drop. It's coming. It's gonna happen. What did you call me? Okay, let's see. I don't know, bud. Not sure about that one. Alright, I'm giving that's a solid 2, maybe? 2 or 3? Play some Fisher Drezzo Malat. I'm only able to play what's on Monstercat, so let me... Is Fisher on Monstercat? No. Fortunately not.
You say you understand, but you can't relate. It seems underneath the surface, oh, this shit still hurts, but I've had enough. So sit down and shut the fuck up. And if I burn in hell, I hope my ashes choke you to death. 'Cause
Best first date ideas? What did I do? Our first official date was in St. Louis. We both worked there. That's where we met. We went to the, what are the gardens there called? Botanical Gardens. Walked around. And then ate at Applebee's. Because that was fancy to me at the time. I'm giving this... I don't know. What do you give this? Maybe a 4? 5? Oh, cool. Oh. Yeah, I'll give it a 3. It's getting worse. It's about time to get ready for work. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Till next time. Yep, see you later, Dennis. Glad you could stop by. Oh, I have to be getting to bed soon. Alright, what are we getting? This will be our finale. A dance under the stars after a light dinner. Call me a romantic. That sounds romantic. We're watching sunset. Can't talk. Sunset together. You, Magic, Curie. What am I feeling? Let me take a look at the list again. Ooh. They just get so squibbly, you know? Alright. Okay. I'm not gonna give you a number. I'm sorry, sir. Alright, let's see. Took her to Falador Park. Alright. I should have some music playing though, right? Okay. Let me see. Alright. I'm gonna look at this list again here. Pineapple. I'm saying pineapple. Don't name drop locations. Well, we don't live there anymore, so I don't really mind. Well, thanks, Jake's Problem, for the 9 SEK. I don't know what that is, but is there any way that YouTube can tell me? Thanks for the nice stream. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hopefully we can have a good end to it right here. SEK. What is SEK? What is SEK? Swedish kroner. Ah, it's Swedish. Okay. Well, thank you very much. That's very generous. So, I live in Gotham. Yeah. Okay. I'm opening it. I'm opening it now, and we're getting a pineapple seed. Pop. Nah. These darn bananas. We got back-to-back bananas. That's kind of a letdown, but that's okay. You called it, James? Let me see it. It'll be a seed. You did call it. Oh my goodness. Okay, everybody. Well, it's about that time where my wife expects me to be in bed, so I gotta show up there. So thanks for hanging out, everybody, and have a great night yourself. Where's the wave? I always lose it. Bye, everybody.